Today, our verse is Hosea chapter 8, verse 4. They made kings, but not through me. They set up princes, but I knew it not. With their silver and gold, they made idols for their own destruction. The big issue for many of the prophets, including the prophet Hosea, was that the people of Israel turned away from God. They made decisions without reference to God. It was a time of economic prosperity for the people of the northern kingdom of Israel. They felt content and happy with their lives because they had so much wealth and resources. They lived their lives relying on their wealth. And you know, when someone has plenty of money, reckless spending, pride, oppression of the poor, and arrogance may set in. That was the case with the king and the rich people of the northern kingdom of Israel at the time. They also created their own idols and worshipped the gods of the other nations. The prophet Hosea preached against that lifestyle. In our verse today, God, speaking through the prophet, condemns some of those actions. Let us analyze the verse in three parts. First, they made kings, but not through me. Until Samuel, when the people of Israel asked for a king, if you read 1 Samuel, God was the king of Israel. God appointed leaders for the people, if you read the book of Judges. When the people demanded a king, Samuel tried to prevent them from doing so, but they insisted, and God asked Samuel to give them a king, to give them what they desired. The people had good kings like David, who became a man after God's own heart. But they also had terrible kings who moved the people's hearts to other gods. They did not seek God's permission or consult God about the choice of their king. From the time of Jeroboam with the divided kingdom, which happened after the death of Solomon, the kingship in Israel, the northern kingdom, experienced successive military coups and usurpers in the northern kingdom. If you read 1 Kings chapter 11 and 12. The major problem was that the kings were no longer of the Davidic dynasty. Second, they set up princes, but I knew it not. Princes, Sarah in Hebrew, refers to rulers. The kings appointed rulers and leaders over the people without reference to God. These were usurpers, not legitimate princes or leaders over the people. Third, with their silver and gold, they made idols for their own destruction. Because of their wealth, the kings and the leaders of the people imported and worshipped foreign gods. Jeroboam I introduced calf worship in Israel, if you read 1 Kings chapter 12. And that remained the official cult until the downfall of the kingdom. This was a return to the wilderness experience where the people made the golden calf. Just as the anger of God blazed against the people of Israel in the wilderness, the anger of God blazed against the people of Samaria and the northern kingdom of Israel for their idolatry. That led to their destruction, which was the attack of the Assyrians, the destruction of the kingdom, and the exile that followed. What can we learn from this verse today? First, wherever there is affluence or wealth, there is a tendency to be full of oneself and disregard God. Many Western countries suffer from this attitude, and many rich people do suffer from this attitude too. Second, people can be carried away by politics and self-interest and forget to pray when election time comes, asking God to choose the right people. Third, many people create their own idols and put God aside because of their wealth. Money, houses, sports, properties, gadgets, telephone, name them, can become idols we worship. Anything that takes us away from God or puts God in the second place can become an idol. Lord, may we learn to depend on you in times of lack and in times of plenty. May we never create idols to replace you in our lives. Amen. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.